where it gets so exciting. Let's look at number 10 before we look at number 9. Weird, right? Okay. Number 10 says n over 3, which means n divided by 3. So if we're trying to undo division, what should we do? What's the opposite of division? Yes, multiplication. So we multiply both sides by 3. Sometimes you'll see me write it like that. Other times you might see me just throw parentheses around it and then put a 3 around it, right? That works. Or sometimes, just if you see it from me, I just put parentheses around everything and put a 3, meaning I'm multiplying everything by 3. So I just wanted to show you, because sometimes I forget which way I write it. So I wanted to show you all at once. So let's say I just put times 3 over here, times 3 over here. The times 3 and the divided by 3 cancel each other out. So we just have n is greater than 3 times 3 is 9. Our number line, we have our 9. It says greater than, so 9 is not a solution. So that's an open dot. And the letters first. So let's go ahead and follow that arrow. Follow that arrow. Okay. Now this one's a real doozy. Negative 3x is greater than 3. That means negative 3 times x is greater than 3. So we have to divide by negative 3. Oh man, was there something on the first slide about if you multiply or divide both sides by a negative number? Don't you have to remember to... Oh yeah, we gotta flip the sign! Oh my goodness! So we have x now less than 3 divided by negative 3 is negative 1. So we have negative 1. It's less than, so open dot, whoops. Open dot, the letters first, so let's follow the arrow. Now if you're like, how does that even make sense, Mr. Clayton? You could certainly move this equation around if you wanted. Negative 3x is greater than 3. You could add 3x's to both sides, which would give us 0 is greater than 3 plus 3x. And then you could subtract 3, which would give you negative 3 is greater than 3x. And then you divide by 3, and you get negative 1 is greater than x, which can also be written as x is less than negative 1. Oh, that's what we had. So instead of doing all that work, just remember, if you multiply or divide both sides by a negative, you flip that inequality, you reverse it. So I want you to try these two. Pause them, pause it. Try out these two problems. I'm going to go over them right now. You got this. Open dot, shade to the left because the letters first. Let's see. Ooh, you gotta flip the inequality on this. It's divided by a negative. Solid dot, it's or equal to my letters first, so I'll follow the arrow. Let's do some word problems, dudes.